Everybody wants to get booked on podcasts, in the press, or to speak on stages nowadays. So how do you rise above the noise and actually get noticed and work your way to get the organizer or the host to notice you so you can land that gig? My name is Alexa Carlin. I'm the founder and CEO of the Woman Empower X. We are one of the most diverse and inclusive communities for women entrepreneurs. We host large events all over the country and now virtually. And we also have our Inner Circle membership to help women start, grow, and scale their dreams. So as an event organizer myself, people are always pitching me in my DM and emails. And to be honest, I don't respond to any of those because first of all, if you go to our website, you'll see that it clearly states where to apply to speak and that we don't accept speaker applications via email. So if someone's trying to get noticed by skipping the application process, you are disrespecting our process, and we note that. So don't ever skip the application if there's an application for a podcast or for a speaking stage. Second is to create a relationship with the stakeholder. So if I'm the event organizer or if I'm the booking agent, I'm the stakeholder that you want to create a relationship with. Now, if you just send me a DM saying like, oh, this is what I do and I'd love to speak at one of your events, I'm like, okay, cool. That's where that ends. And sometimes I don't even respond because I'm getting pitched so much. I'm getting hundreds of DMs and emails every week when we have an event coming up. And so that goes the same for podcast hosts. So how to get recognized and how to get in touch with an influential stakeholder, there's two ways to go about it. The first is you have to get seen. And the way to get seen is to engage with their content publicly. We get so many DMs, so many emails that it's hard to sift through all of them and respond to all of them. But when someone engages with our content publicly, then we are definitely going to respond. So for example, if you create intentional comments to someone's Instagram posts, and not just like great post or great insight, but actually say something thoughtful, that person is going to respond back. You do that enough, then when you show up in their DM, they recognize your handle. Then also sign up for their newsletter or check out their LinkedIn blog posts. If they are taking the time to write a blog post about a topic and you read it and then you thoughtfully, publicly comment on that, for example, LinkedIn blog post, they're going to respond to that. Right when they respond, that is your cue to then send them a message because you publicly got their attention. They responded because you talked about the points that you liked or didn't like or whatever that may be of their article that they took time to write. So obviously they care about it. Now is your chance to create that relationship in the DM. That's the first part. The second part is when you create that initial relationship, don't pitch yourself. Just provide value and just talk about, how you enjoyed their content or something you can relate to, whatever that may be, to create that first initial step of the relationship. Then later on, when you have something to pitch, like say you have a new topic you want to talk about, a book coming out, a product you are launching, then you can contact them and they already know you and you can mention, hey, I have this new book coming out. It's all about Instagram for entrepreneurs in their 20-somethings. I know your audience will love it. If you have any availability, I'd love to be a guest on your podcast and share these 3 takeaway tips. And you can provide them in short bullet points. This will get their attention. You're specific, you're concise, you're clear, and you already showed your value to them. You're not just asking for something in return. So it's really important to understand how to get the attention of stakeholders. 1, don't skip an application. And if they say we don't accept via email, don't email. If you're emailing, it's to build a relationship, not to pitch yourself. And 2, publicly engage with people's content. If they're taking the time to write a newsletter, to write a blog post, to create long captions on Instagram, they obviously care about it. So if you start to engage publicly, you're going to be recognized by them and they're going to recognize your username, your name, your handle, whatever that may look like, as someone who thoughtfully engages with what they care about. So those are two surefire ways to get noticed and recognized by influential stakeholders, whether they're podcast hosts, TV booking agents, or event organizers to speak on stages. I'm telling you, it has worked so much as an event organizer. We can easily pinpoint out the people that are just pitching us and sending me DMs and sending us emails versus the people that are showing real value to our business, to our community, to our event. And those are the people that end up on our stages. So with that, get to engaging, get to pitching, and start growing your business.